Hey guys, Tyrone Jensen here for Utah's 4th Congressional District. So there's a little bit of a topic that I want to clarify with you today. It was brought up last night in the debate, the CD4 debate. I'll leave a link below. But I wanted to clarify something really quick. And it was a comment from one of the guests yesterday. One of the delegates that asked me, do you support President Trump and his agenda and everything about the president? So I'm going to be truthful, honest, upfront, blunt, whatever. Take it with a grain of salt. Okay? I have, in this campaign, stay away from the President Trump topic. And I will get to that. So, I have no buyer's remorse when I voted for him 3 times. I voted for him in 16, 20, and 24. Alright? So saying that, I have no problem with him. Until as of late. But hold on, I'll get to that. Now, when he first ran, I was okay. America first, America proud, America always, have energy independence, absolutely. And I still believe in that, and we need this to this day. However, something about 6 months after he got reelected in 24, there seemed to be a paradigm shift in the opposite direction. Being less about you, the American people, and more about keeping the elites in power, making sure all of his friends are taken care of and whatnot, and kind of taking a step back. Instead of putting us first like we should be, but putting all the powerful elitists, the millionaires, billionaires, a little bit vaulted above you, the everyday person that goes to work and works their butt off. Okay? That's only my first part. Now, when it comes to all the Doge cuts, hey, we were all excited. Hey, we're finally going to get transparency. We're going to get to see where all that money went and how it's being spent and all the fraud, wasting, abuse that has went on. We finally get to colorize it and heal this nation. And then it seems like Elon started to do that with him and Musk. And then it just kind of tapered off and disappeared. And it's like a moot point now. Like nobody's talking about it. And I don't know why. But here's where it really got me. Number 1, the Epstein files. Telling Pam Bondi, the old, attorney for, the Trump administration, telling Pam Bondi to ease up on the Epstein stuff and make it so it's not a big deal. No, that is a massive deal. You thought Congress and the sexual misconduct that even Mike Kennedy voted yes for was a big deal? No, the Epstein stuff is still on everybody's freaking mind, and we want to know that. We want to know who's in there. So when he said, there's a lot of people, a lot of my friends are going to get hurt if we release this, do you think any of us give a damn? No, none of us give a damn. These are millionaires and billionaires who diddle kids or knew about it or whatnot. No, Mr. President, no. I am the only congressional candidate, I guarantee, in this entire state that's willing to push back on him and say, you're in the wrong for that one. But the biggest one for me, and this should hit all of us right in the gut, and I'm going to be totally transparent and blunt and honest, okay, is that when he came out on camera in an interview and said that we need to bring in foreign people to work in our nation because you, the American people, weren't smart enough to do these jobs, that you weren't equipped to manage and maintain a lot of our jobs in infrastructure, banking, healthcare, regional assistance, and all the a plethora of other things, basically calling you stupid. I'm sorry, Mr. President. Please shut the hell up. Shut up and get back to being America first. But you do not sit here and call us, the American people, my constituents, my friends, my other relatives, my family. You don't sit here and call the American people dumb in any way, shape, or form. Saying that we're not good enough or bright enough or being able to figure things out. No. Bad boy. Where's a newspaper? I'm going to smack him in the nose with like a dog. No. You don't do that to us. We come first. What part of that don't you understand? Now, I know I'm going to get a lot of pushback and a lot of hate in the comments for this. But the truth is, he should have never came out and said that. The Epstein stuff, we can, table that for a time being. But telling the American people that we have to insource people from other countries because Americans are too lazy or not smart enough? No. End of that story. So, when that came up, and I said everything like this last night in case you didn't watch the debate, this is where I stand. I stand with the American people, and the American people first and foremost. Everybody else can come second or dead last, like the Democrats want. Not Americans. Not here, not now. I'm Tyrone Jensen, and I firmly believe in putting us, the American people, first. Not second, not third, not dead-ass last, but first. Because we are American. We deserve to come first. Anyway, that's my thoughts on what happened. Now listen, I'm still willing to work with the president. But number one, I'm not going to kiss a ring, or his ring. And number two, I'm not going to bow down and bootlick or kiss his butt. Those are things that I won't do. I don't have a fake cell or bone in my body. And I'm not going about to start now. So, I want to hold him accountable for the things that he did with the Epstein files and the things that he said in a live interview about us, the American people, not being able to do certain things. That's not okay with me. That should not be okay with you. And if this is the thing that kills me and my campaign on Saturday, so be it. But I'm willing to sit here, push back, and hold him accountable for the things that he says and does. And with that, again, I'm Tyrone Jensen. I'm running for Utah's 4th Congressional District. And I'm sorry I had to be so blunt and honest with you. But I want to put us first, not last. Anyway, have a good day.